Thomas.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
All right, so what do we have for our Goonies today?
Well, it's Saturday, so it's time to get into some more Canadian content for you guys. Yeah, and this time there's one that I never heard of before, but my daughter did, and she said we should check this out.
Oh.
Right, so the artist that we were talking about at first was Tanya Tagaq. Yeah, Tanya
Tagaq, yeah.
But this one is, what's the name? I can't see it behind there. Iskwe. Okay, so this is Iskwe featuring Tanya Tagaq. Tanya is Inuit. I'm guessing so is Iskwe.
No, Tanya is Inuk.
Oh, yes, Inuk. Sorry. She's Inuk from Nunavut. Yes?
Yeah.
From that area, anyways. In Nunavut.
Yep.
Campbell.
I don't know anything about Iskwe.
Me either. But my daughter did, and she said we should check out this song for sure.
Yeah.
The song is called
Unforgotten.
The Unforgotten. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see from behind the thing up there.
Sorry, I got the camera in the way of everything.
Yeah, exactly. But that's okay. But before we get started on that, I just wanted to mention we got a letter in our P.O. box, and I was so excited.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate that somebody took the time. It was Morsonato.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Mark Morsonato or Morsonato. I can't tell exactly how to say it.
Okay.
But we do really appreciate it. He took the time. He wrote us a nice letter and then left us a whole bunch of requests on here. So we're going to add those all to our list.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for taking that time. We do really appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, if you have a specific name on your
on YouTube,
on YouTube, on the comment section that you want us to use, just let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always doing that for people anyways. Whatever you use on YouTube, we usually use the handle.
That's usually the case, yeah. But if not, then absolutely we'll.
We could just use the name on the letter, exactly. Yep. So thank you very much for that. It was very much appreciated, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was so nice. It was very exciting to go to the P.O. box and say, oh, there's a letter here.
Yeah, it was rather unexpected. I was just waiting for my bills.
Yeah.
The post office is in the pharmacy around here.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into this one. I'm very excited to check it out because this is music from Canada, the most northern type part of Canada.
Yeah, Nunavut is like I don't know if it's our northernest.
It's pretty
town,
close. It's pretty far out there. Yeah.
I don't know if it's town or city.
I think
it's supposed to be the capital or something.
But it gets very, very, very cold there. It's the part of Canada that everybody assumes is Canada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could have igloos there for sure and sled dogs and that sort of thing.
You could very well.
Yes.
In certain times of the year.
Yeah. But I mean, in our part of Canada, that's just not a thing.
We live right in the middle of what is America, right?
Kind of. We stick our little tail into.
Yeah, well, they call it the Golden Horseshoe, right? It goes right in, like it's past Michigan and
right.
So
there's several parts of Ontario. If you cross the water, you're in the States. Several.
Yeah, exactly. Windsor is actually south of Detroit.
Yes.
So
you could see Detroit from Windsor.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the weather on both sides of the river are exactly the same.
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously, we don't know a lot about that part of the world's music. We do know about some throat singing and that kind of thing, and it's very intriguing.
Yeah, when I was with my band who had native performers and writers,
yes,
we were out west in Whistler, and we actually got to work with some throat singers and because
Whistler is closer to like where those types of places would be.
Well, it's more than that. The government had this thing, a heritage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Situation where they were paying everybody. They paid us what amounted to roughly $15,000 to bring our band and our equipment and house us at the hotel at a chateau in Whistler, the Whistler Chateau to be exact, and And, they paid us our regular fee, which we probably should have asked more for because they didn't even balk when we said it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got roughly $15,000 altogether per diems and stuff like that. And
partially because you're a native band. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, directly because we were a native band.
Yes.
And they did the same for everybody. They brought people down from Nunavut. They brought people from all over the country just to showcase indigenous music.
Yes. And so, of course, we're very much interested in checking out more of that sort of style.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. This is Iskwe featuring Tanya Tagaq with The Unforgotten.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the sound of her vocal. It's quite strong,
Yeah, she's a really strong singer.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Tanya Tagaq is in the background. You can hear her.
Yeah.
But she's more giving it like an atmospheric feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I don't know how involved she is with the actual music because from what I could tell from Tanya's work, which I heard earlier, there's a lot of drum and bass kind of sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We tried a couple of her songs just for a few minutes, like just a little piece of a couple of her songs.
Yeah.
And she tends to do a lot of, I don't know how you would explain it. It's like performance art, and her throat singing and that kind of thing just gives like an atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
It's different.
I guess they call her, what's the word? Kind of an indigenous punk.
Yeah, that's what it said. Something about indigenous punk.
Yeah, but I find the music it's mostly electronic.
Yeah.
And the punk part is really kind of coming from her vocal, because not only is she doing her throat singing, she starts doing this rage yelling.
Almost like chanting, but different, you know?
Yeah.
It's just very hard to explain, but we figured this song actually seemed to suit doing a reaction to a little better, because her other work seems to focus more on the visual than on the music end of it.
Now, I mean, if you guys are interested in seeing Tanya Tagaq's actual work, not just her as a feature, then yeah, absolutely, we will check it out.
Yeah, for sure. But it is mostly, I found anyway, with the couple pieces that we took a little bit of a look at, it seems to be more about the visual, and she gives it more of an atmosphere, like she's part of the musical part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the words, the words that she's using, or at least a couple songs that we listen to, are very, not controversial, but they're definitely pointed at, things that are going on in her community and to her people.
Which is what the punk part is about. It's pointing out the bad parts of what's going on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If it wasn't electronic, it would be kind of hardcore. She's pretty angry.
But we should keep this going.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. This song, though, it kind of, you could feel the nativeness of it, if that makes any sense.
Especially that last part.
Yeah. It just felt like, I don't know, it felt like chanting with modern stuff thrown on top of it, kind of. Yeah. That it worked.
Well, the music was very modern.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the music wasn't the type of thing you hear at a powwow, but that kind of was in there as well. It's like the native singing was there.
Yeah, and the chanting too was really, really well done.
It was really good. But it's just an interesting blend of modern and traditional, you know?
Yeah, and the same could go for Tanya Tagaq's music as well. Yeah. It's, it's modern. It sounds like it was probably done on some kind of processor, like an editing program, whatever.
Yeah.
For Fruity Loops or whatever
they used. Yeah,
or some kind of drum machine. And it had a good sound to it, but when she came out really harsh, and we weren't really sure if we wanted to do that first. So we thought found something that was more, I guess, commercial,
palatable.
Yeah. Palatable.
Something
a good introduction to Tanya Tagaq before we, put it out for sure.
Exactly. But this was pretty good. And somebody in the comments before had mentioned her name, but never gave us a song to check out either.
Exactly. So we were just kind of looking around. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have a song of hers that you really want to hear,
then we'll go ahead and check it out. Happy. No problem.
Yeah, we love doing the indigenous stuff for sure, because, it's kind of in my history, and we have tiniest amount of native blood too, so
and I mean, we grew up around a lot of native people, so they mean a lot to us as well.
Exactly. There are 3 reserves surrounding the community I grew up in, so I know a lot of people
very
who are
close
indigenous
to it. Yeah, exactly. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as we did. Obviously, it was a pretty good one for us.
We thought it was great.
Yeah, it was quite unique, which is good, because I mean, that's a thing that we always strive for, is to find unique stuff.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
It's got to sound like, that them, you know?
Yeah. So don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.